Daniel Palma. ¿Palma? Sí, un placer.
Mr. Palma,
Señor Palma,
solo me charged with
usted se le
theft,
acusa con hurto, robo, eso es que se quiere.
facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine.
De $2,000.
You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 9 days in jail with credit for the 6 days that you have
6
done.
días que ya cumplió.
You have served your time. What you need to understand is that this charge will now go on the record.
Su expediente personal.
This is also an enhanceable offense, meaning that if you continue to pick up theft cases, at some point, they will hit you with a felony charge and you will be looking at days instead of years. You also need,
Perdón, harían
you will be looking at years instead of days. Sorry.
contando años en vez
Dyslexia. You also need to understand that this can have grave consequences on immigration issues in the future.
y en el futuro. Mire el juez, por favor.
You know, the more cases you pick up, the higher likelihood you have of them use it against you in a bad way for immigration purposes. You give up a lot of rights. You give up the right to a trial here, the right to compel and talk to witnesses, confront and cross-examine your accusers. Like I said, it will have immigration issues. They can use this to deport you, exclude you from the country, or deny you naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. So once you plead guilty to something, it will go on your record. You can never take it off.
Okay.
You also need to understand that after today, you are now looking at a minimum of 30 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up, because this can be used to enhance your punishment.
Para ampliar su castigo.
Did you have a prior theft?
No, Your Honor. So I see that there's a robbery case
Robbery?
that was filed after this theft. That's
no.
something he pled guilty to a couple weeks ago, actually. And then there's also looks like, I can't see this position, so I'm assuming it's still pending, a pending engagement in organized criminal activity, as well as a pending failure to ID.
De falta de identificación de...
Mr. Palma,
Señor Palma,
have but one future.
tiene
The future can be glorious, where you take nice vacations, where you have nice cars, beautiful wives, because you work hard and earn it.
se lo gana.
Or you can spend the next 30 years of your life in and out of custody because you do boneheaded things. Make better choices. It's not hard.
No es algo
You
difícil.
know what is right. You
Sepa lo
know
que es
what's
correcto.
wrong.
Mal.
How do you plead to this theft? Guilty or not guilty?
Culpable. Guilty.
I'm going to find you guilty. I will sentence you to the
6 days conviction.
6 días
6 days in jail.
9 days.
9 days credit for 6.
crédito por 6 días cumplidos.
Straight. All right, man. It's not
La
hard.
verdad es que sí, huele recto. No es algo difícil. Buena suerte. Pasa a la izquierda, por favor.
Like,
Jordan Galindo from the other day, the kid that you had put in for a couple days. I was going to see if you would consider reinstating his bond. Mom's here again. I think the message has been received. Mom's here.
Deputy Chigoin, do you mind bringing out Mr. Galindo? Jordan, please. Thanks. Mom's in back, right?
Yeah, mom's here.
So what did we say that we were gonna, we're gonna do curfew?
Yeah, I think he already has one. He's,
The only thing is just continue to smoke.
the red levels hadn't come down and
Mom, do you want to come up? Come on up.
I think the whole, I was around my friends that were smoking isn't gonna, he learned. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be good.
How's jail? Sucks.
It's not for me.
It's not supposed to. That's what I want to hear, you know? Do you speak Spanish?
Sir.
My mom used to tell me, Dime con quién andas, yo te digo quién eres. Tell me who you hang out with, and I'll tell you who you are. That's what life is. When you hang out with dogs, you're going to end up with fleas. I don't know if that's what's happening now, But I told you, I don't want you smoking, and it's continued to happen. Now, what should we do? Should we let him out? What do you think, Mom?
I agree with the same curfew. I want the same curfew. He has everything, just maybe drug test randomly.
What do you think?
Yeah, I'd like to see him out, number one, Judge. I mean, his mom, he's got asthma. I think he's learned he needs to be out of there. I think he understands using the friends as an excuse is not going to fly. Being around people that smoke weed, that ain't going to get you positive. I explained that to him. Based on the videos, which I watched, he needs to understand who you're hanging out with is the reason you're getting in trouble. Like Judge said, okay?
You have but one life. The more cases you start catching, the harder life gets. It doesn't get easier. The older you get bigger, fatter, uglier, you lose hair. Life doesn't get easier. And if you don't have a trade, if you don't have an education, you're going to end up in and out like all those other mopos in there now. Look at all the old timers in there. They're children who never grew up, never did anything with themselves, never amounted to anything. So all they end up doing dope, they end up stealing that's not a life, man. You got a mom that cares.
You understand you're here because you got in a car of someone else driving that decided not to stop, right? You understand who you're hanging out with is getting you in trouble. They've now landed you in jail 2 times. You understand that, right?
Yes, sir.
The day you got arrested and now when Judge put you back in. And you can blame your friends for the second time Judge revoking your bond. But you need to understand you are putting yourself in this position by choosing to be around these people. So it's your decision how this goes. Okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm here to help you and get you out of this. You got to help yourself. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No hanging around with these people. It is a condition of your bond. I will give you another chance, but I will not play this game with you again. You continue to smoke. You continue to hang out with the people that you're hanging out with, or you pick up a new case. I'm going to put you in, and I will not let you out again. You will be stuck like Chuck until this case is over with. And I tell you, it takes 9 months just to get a damn 911 tape. I'm all over the state repeatedly because of it. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
This is the last chance you have with me. Okay? I'll reinstate the bond today. Same conditions fly. We test him in 40 days again, 40 to 45 days. If you're dirty again, get ready. You understand?
I'll also be implementing drug test too from the agency I work with, so just to keep up with it.
But he's going to test with us. I want to know because I know.
No, definitely.
Right. Okay. All right, man. Make me proud. That's all I'm asking you to do.
Yes, sir.
So what is he doing now? Is he in school or
Yes.
full time, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Keep it up.
Now I'm going to get a mitigation packet in here.
Done.
Okay.
All right. You're out today.
So much.
It's the last chance.
Yes, sir.
Okay, man.
Thank you.
You got it.
Reset when you,
Whatever you want.
okay, normal. Okay.
Yes, sir. How you doing this morning? I apologize for being late.
It's okay. I'm
Yes,
glad
sir.
you made it.
I'm just glad I was able to call and let you know because I was gonna come, no matter if I had to start
You're here now.
walking.
That's what
Yes,
matters.
sir. Amen.
Tell me your last name again.
Gary, Gary. My name,
Stop. Don't, please. You have the right to remain silent. Exercise that right. I have a bunch of DAs here and whatever you say that they can try to use it against you. So that we'll talk here momentarily and then I'll let you get out. But I just don't want you to say something that hurts you, So Ms. Gary, you're charged with assault of a family member. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am. Okay.
On February 16th, 2025, within Harris County, Texas, officers were dispatched to a disturbance. The officers made contact with the defendant who stated that she and the complainant were in a dating relationship. The defendant stated that she and the complainant were in a verbal argument when she stated that she did not like his comments. And the defendant stated that she assaulted him by punching, biting, and scratching him. The complainant stated that there was a physical altercation and that his injuries were in fact from the defendant. The officer observed several scratches, bite marks, and bruises on the complainant's body.
What is the relationship? Do you know?
They were in a dating relationship since October 1st, 2024.
Okay, so Ms. Gary, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I am ordering you as a condition of your bond. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm granting a protective order. This is a protective order that identifies Mr. O'Banion as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person. Commit and act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon or go within 200 feet of where he lives or where he works. Do you understand? This is a very serious court order that if you violate, the state can and probably will file a violation of a protective order against you. It's one of the worst cases you can pick up. So just don't. Now, would you like me to provide you with a lawyer? Okay, I will give you a lawyer today. Everything that you wanted to tell me, tell it to the lawyer, and then they can, if need be, come and talk to me and we can try to resolve any issues that may come. I'm afraid of what you would say to me. They're going to hear it. It's probably not a good thing, you know? Do you have any other questions?
I can go to jail for a year.
That's the potential punishment in this type of case. It's up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. That is an assault. And this type of assault.
Yes, sir.
So, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen. You know, it just the potential. That's all.
Yes, sir.
So I need you to fill out an application for me though. So Deputy Echegoyen is going to give me an application. I just need you to fill it out. Do not leave until you sign our bond conditions, and then I'll have you talk to a lawyer.
So am I still, do I have to pay anything on the PR bond?
No.
Okay, thank
Not paying
you.
anything.
Thank you. Oh, well, they said I had a $90 court fee.
Don't listen to them.
God bless you, sir.